Hi. They're good. How are you?
Good.
Sterling Cannabis. How are you, my friend?
Good. Not a whole lot here today.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Oh, geez. They said there were 70 tables. I'm not going to get your face, but let me get this shirt. Oh, yeah. We know somebody's going to be very proud that you're wearing that. Let's look at the back of that thing. Ah, there we go. Our friend Sterling Cannabis. How you doing, bud?
real good. How are you?
Doing fine. Well, as you can see by the intro, we met up with one of our fellow friends, a fellow YouTuber that we've got to know him pretty well over the last couple of years through our live streams and, doing a little bit of emailing back and forth. So Sterling Cannabis and I and Mrs. TB met up at a coin show here in Michigan. Couple-hour drive for both of us to get there. Unfortunately, it was very disappointing. The website said there was going to be 70 tables, but there only ended up being a couple. One vendor, I don't know, had quite a few tables, but it was a very small coin show, really not worth driving 2 hours for. But it was great to catch up with Sterling Cannabis. And also, there was a YouTuber that showed up named BR Williams. Heard of BR, he's out there on YouTube, and I guess he's been joining some live streams and stuff. But we met him and talked with him for quite a while. All four of us talked for quite a while. Great guy, really nice, doing some stacking on his own. And so yeah, we had a really great time. So before I continue on, let me take you to a video where we met Sterling Cannabis and shared some gifts. And at this point, BR Williams was not there yet. He came, probably a half hour, an hour after we had gotten there, and he showed up. Let's take a look at this video and see these couple things that we gave to each other. So what's going on, man?
Well, I brought a couple little presents for you and the missus.
Did you?
A little stingray.
Thank you.
Oh, a stingray.
Let's see. Let's get the right.
Oh, he's got even
There's your COA.
Whoa.
Nice.
Awesome.
And
I get you
one
some.
sticker.
Oh,
And
new
two
stickers.
And
What else you got in
there it is. And 3 stickers.
there?
Oh, wow. Thank you. You've been creative lately.
All right, Mrs. TV, let me hold on to this one. So let's take a look at that stingray.
Okay.
I think you might like
I
that.
know. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. That is cool. Oh, yeah. Nice. Thank you, sir. That is
Oh, you're
pretty
quite
cool.
welcome.
Nice. All right.
You've been
Put those in the
busy.
bag.
And then for you, sir.
All right.
I know you've mentioned before that you play guitar a little bit.
A little bit.
And so-
Yes.
I have been doing these pours of
What you take?
Billy Strings'
Wait,
guitar that was made. It was built by his grandfather, and so he plays it on stage every once in a while.
Really?
But
Drop it. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that, Mrs. TV. Is that thing cool or what?
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Cool.
Thank you.
oh, you're
That is
quite
really cool.
welcome.
We will cherish that for sure.
And then I got
Some more stickers
some
over there.
there. Some stickers for you too.
Sterling Cannabis Pours. Sterling Cannabis and Sterling Cannabis Talents, Community, Wealth. Sterling Cannabis Stacking. All right. So I
So,
did bring something for you, my friend.
Oh, sweet.
Let me get into here. Go ahead, Miss TV, if you know how the camera up. All right. Bag inside a bag.
Bag taped inside a
could you
bag.
have made it more difficult?
He could have, I'm quite sure. Oh my. Oh my. Oh,
Oh,
Just gave you some of our pins.
oh, nice. I like that. And
Yeah, look at
This,
it.
oh, this is like the coup de grace.
We're the original TB
Oh,
rounds.
talking bullion.
Made by Backyard
Yard Bullion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that is fantastic. Well, this kills a couple of birds with one stone because I wanted one of hers spores and I wanted yours stuff too.
And then that's his cert, I think.
Yep,
on the
yep,
other
yep,
flip
yep.
it over.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Marked in Edinburgh. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes, it is. That is sweet. And there are so few of these. I am very honored.
All right. And you have a Mrs. TB pin in there too. So.
Oh, nice.
If you wear
Well-
that, people might think you are Mrs. TB, so.
Well, I hope that I can convince them otherwise. So that piece that I got for you, you can use that as a hat pin if you want to. It's got the two little
I saw
spikes,
the two little spikes on it.
you know,
Really?
or just use it, you know, so when you set it up on the counter, so that it's something so it'll stand up.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
But this, oh, so cool! Thank you so much.
Welcome. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, let's browse around the show, see what we can find. All right, pretty cool, huh? I really like the gifts, and we'll take a look at them here. Show you some close-ups and stuff. All right, so I'll move this out of the way. So Mrs. TB got a stingray, as we saw in that video. Let's take a look at this now. For those of you who don't know, Sterling Cannabis pours his own stuff. And go check out his channel if you haven't. It's a great channel. Real down-to-earth guy. And does some pretty cool things. Out in his silver shed, I think he calls it. Silver shack, something like that. And does some cool stuff with that stingray. He's got it toned. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And also got the certificate with it. So he does his own certificates as well. Tells you how much it weighs. 3/9 fine, and Sterling Cannabis. So pretty cool, huh? Mrs. TB loves that. He gave Mrs. TB another gift quite a while ago too that she cherishes as well. I don't have that handy with me because we got, you know, our stuff put away, but great guy Sterling Cannabis is. And here's what he gave me. Check out this guitar. Oh man, is that cool or what? Got some toning on there. He left some pins on there in case I want to pin it to something, but it also works as to set up. I've actually had it out and on my shelf in my office already, sitting up like that. I keep knocking it over, but yeah, is that cool or what? And of course, got a certificate with that as well. 33 guitar, Billy strings, 9.2 grams, 999 fine silver, year 2021. All right, so pretty cool. Thank you again, Sterling Cannabis. Great gifts. And I really like that they're, you know, hand-poured. Love hand-poured stuff. So yeah, pretty happy about that. So while we were at the coin show, we walked around initially, looked at some stuff, and I'll bring this back on the screen. We'll take a look at this in a little bit. I'll tell you a little story about it. And again, not many vendors there, and the ones that were there wanted a lot of money for their stuff. You know, you know, we get it. They may have bought it for a lot more money. I know Sterling Cannabis kind of made an offer to one person for some, maybe a bar that he might melt down for his pours. Guy's like, no way, I cannot sell it that cheap. And, yeah, we understand. But on the other hand, we don't want to overpay either with where the spot prices are today. So we walked around. There's a lot of, you know, numismatic coins, just different things, you know, all the boxes and packaging, you know, some stuff like this, which is, you know, ultimately fine because, you know, having a fellowship with Sterling Cannabis and B.R. Williams there, we really had a great time chatting about not just silver and stacking, but, you know, life's events and the things that are going on in the world today. Really, it's good to meet other people with, you know, the same common denominator. And Sterling Cannabis has a great past. Some of the things he did for a living, he has a lot of knowledge about a lot of things. I could sit around and talk with that guy for hours, and maybe one of these days we should go get a beer somewhere, sit down, and just talk, because he is really intriguing and he really knows his stuff. And so we really enjoy talking to him. So we stood around in the middle of an aisle, talked for a while, and then we moved in and looked a little bit more, and then came back and talked again. And it got to be a couple hours, and it got to be about time to go. We both had, a long drive home. And so Sterling Cannabis says, I'm going to go back to that guy over there who has the gold. And there's only one guy with gold, and he had it, priced pretty high, as you might imagine. And so he went over and offered the guy $500 for a quarter eagle. The guy wanted $550 for it, and when we first walked up there, we started talking, hey, oh, no, $550's it. That's what I want for it. Don't remember the year. It might have been 1999 or something. It's really not that important, right? It was just an American Gold Eagle, basically a bullion coin, a nice one. But, $550 was a little high. I had checked the prices before I went because I was looking for a gold eagle, maybe a quarter ounce to add to the stack. And so I kind of knew what they were. In fact, when I pull up an image here, this is what I used before I left for the coin show, just so that I had some idea of what the quarter ounces were going for. All right, so let's take a look at this image. All right, so before I left, I took a look at SD Bullion. I wanted to look at, what the Type 2 was going for, because I don't have a Type 2 American Gold Eagle yet. And then a regular American Gold Eagle random year. You can see the random year is a few more dollars, but, pretty close to the same price. So I knew that if I were to not buy something this weekend and come home, that I'd be looking at about, $530, $535 for a quarter American Gold Eagle. All right, that's cool. Just a reference point. Just needed to, do my homework. So back to our story here. So then Sterling Cannabis, before we were ready to leave, goes over, says the guy, hey, I'll give you $500 for that. Now, mind you, we had already decided to leave because I just really didn't see anything that I wanted. So Mrs. TB and I were on our way out the door. And as we're just about ready to walk out the door, which we were quite a bit of ways, I look over and I see Sterling Cannabis has his wallet out. And he's pulling money out of it. And I go, oh my gosh, he must have found himself a good deal. So being the stacker, inquisitive person that I am, I go, hang on, Mrs. TB, we got to go back. We got to see what's going on over here. She's kind of like, all right, TB, but, it's time to go. So anyway, I walked back over there. I'm like, what's up? He goes, yeah, offered this guy $500, and he said he'd sell it to me for $500. I'm like, wow, really? From $550 to $500, that's pretty good. And mind you now, back to our little reference point here, I knew that, they were going for about $530, $535. So, quite a bit cheaper than, SD Bullion's usually a pretty good place to shop, right? It's not like an AppMex who always has their stuff overpriced. So, yeah, it's like, wow, that's a great deal. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. So, this guy had this for sale. The other gold he had other gold, foreign and different things in there. And I really wasn't interested in that. I was really looking for a gold eagle. And so I said to him, well, what about this? Will you do that for $500? He's like, I don't know. It was tagged $585. And, which, I'll show you here in a moment, wouldn't have been a terrible price either. But I'm like, come on, do that for $500. He's like, let me look it up. They have their documentation on what they paid for it, I think, and he, looked up a couple things, and he's like, no, I can't do it for $500. I'm like, oh, come on. He goes, I'll do it for $525. And I'm like, much better. That's $60 off what he had it tagged for. And I'm like, come on, $520. He's like, nope, gotta stay at $525. And I'm like, you're gonna let it go for $5, right? So I'm not much of a numismatic guy. I don't really buy collector type coins, but here was a 999949s pure gold US mint collectible Centennial gold coin. So I was like, yeah, let's do this thing. It's a little bit cheaper than what I'd pay for just getting a gold eagle, so I went ahead and did it. And let me show you some of the comps here. So I went out to eBay and look at some of these sold auctions here I pulled up over the weekend. This is exactly what we have here. We'll open up here momentarily. Green means that they were sold. Those are sold auctions. and $699, $695. Now, crossed out means that they accepted an offer, and they don't tell you what that offer was, but I'm sure the guy didn't come down, $200 on it. And then this one here sold for $745. And again, I paid $525 for it. So what a great deal, huh? I'm telling you. Really, really happy. I love having the eBay app on my phone, just as a quick reference. And it does have a filter on it on the app where you can just look at sold and completed items, because it really doesn't matter what somebody has it out there for sale for. You want to know how much they paid for it. So yeah, look at this, huh? Is this pretty cool or what? What a great deal. So $5.25 and probably saved at least $150. And again, if I wanted to turn around and flip it and sell it, I certainly could. But old TB here flips about 2 or 3 times a year. So I was just really looking to add to the stack, and this certainly did that. Why don't we go ahead and take a quick peek at it, see what's in here. And again, it came with all the original government packaging. It's in perfect shape, heated. I hate how these vendors, these dealers will put stickers on them. This had a sticker saying $5.85, a green sticker, and it's like, man, so often you bring that home, you try to get it off, and it rips the packaging or whatever. So I waited till I got home. I put a hairdryer on it, got it off without leaving any sticky residue, without tearing the box. I was pretty happy about that. So let's take a quick look at this. This is quite a package deal. So if you take the lid off, you've got this nice foam insert to protect it. And this has one of those fall away sides on the box. See how that comes? So you can reach in there and pull it out. So then you take that out of there. So all that so far is still just the box. That's why people are complaining about the new packaging from the Mint, because it's nothing like this stuff. Let me turn off my light above. I always forget to do that. It gives a little yellow cast onto this and kind of takes away the true color of it. So here we go. Look at this beautiful packaging. I don't have anything like this. So you open it up, and you have the United States, the Department of the Treasury, 1789 symbol. Comes with a C of A. And since this is the 1916, this was the controversial bare-breasted version. I believe they changed it in 1917 because people complained, and then they, draped over and covered it. But that was one of the unique things about the 1916 Standing Liberty Quarter, is that it was showing some nudity. And 2016 Standing Liberty Quarter Centennial gold coin. And this, of course, tells the designer, 4 9s, fine, gives you the weight, quarter ounce, troy ounce, quarter troy ounce, reeded edge, West Point mint, and all the other details. So it has the C of A, and no bent corners on it, perfect condition. It has these little cloths that they put in there to protect it. Then here is the actual coin, and it comes out pretty easy. It's in this, let me put this over here. It's in this cool little insert, which you can just easily pop out of there. So it's not like those cheesy plastic little things you got to take out now with the Eagles, and they're all crinkly plastic and you got to push on the back. This comes out, just a great presentation. Let's take a look at this thing. Look at that, huh? Standing Liberty Quarter, 2016. Let me see if I can zoom in maybe a little bit. Here we go. Very nice. And then let's flip it over, take a look at the back. I always like the Eagle. I don't really love the Eagle, but I like it. It's pretty nice compared to the Eagles of today that they're using. But yeah, look at that pure 24 karat gold, huh? United States of America, $quarter on the bottom. Man, is that a beautiful coin or what? Just can't get too close. Yeah, in perfect condition. Those things, a lot of them were graded and came back, MS-70 or 69. I mean, you almost will always get a 69 or 70 with these coins because of the way they're made and handled. I don't feel the need to grade it. I'd rather keep it in the set, in the box, how it originally came. But yeah, is that a beauty or what? See if we can zoom back out here. Alright, so what do you guys think, huh? Got the cert, got the coin, got the beautiful presentation backs. Again, that just easily fits right in there, you know, but it holds it tightly so it doesn't flop around. Thing is, man, you really leave your fingerprints on this stuff. And then we got this beautiful case, all velvet on the inside here. Very nice. This thing just nicely fits right in there. Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing this now, but of course, the American Silver Eagle isn't a gold piece. So pretty cool, huh? And for those of you that don't know, they put out 3 different coins this year in 2016. They put out the Mercury Dime, which was 1/10 of an ounce. And they put out the Walking Liberty $half, which was 1/2 of an ounce. And like this, both of those have a serious premium because, well, now that I got this, why don't I see about those? But I really don't want to pay the premiums for those because they're pretty expensive. The dime wasn't terrible. It was, I think, about $330, $340. I mean, okay, yeah, it is terrible. It's about $100 more than 1/10 of an ounce. But yeah, it'd be nice to have all 3 of them, to collect all 3. But this was certainly a super deal. It's something I'm really happy with. Yeah, so what do you guys think, huh? Pretty nice, just going to the coin show and Sterling Cannabis landing the 1/4 ounce AGE for under what the bullion dealers were selling it for, and me getting this for under what the bullion dealers were selling a regular AGE for, and clearly $150, $200 cheaper than they have it on eBay for. I think we did just fine, and again, I think that's how it works sometimes. This vendor could take home $1,025 cash or go back with a couple gold coins with all of his other coins, and I think they just get to a point where they'd rather have the cash in their pocket. And I think it was a win-win situation. I'm sure he didn't lose any money on the deal. Otherwise, I don't think he'd sell it to us. And he got money in his pocket, and we got some incredible gold pieces. So anyway, pretty happy about the coin show, picking these up. Really cool meeting B.R. Williams, and it was the second time we met Sterling Cannabis. We were traveling through up north a while back, up north in Michigan, and reached out to Cannabis and stopped by his place of employment and chatted with him for a while up there. So it was the second time we had met him, but that time it wasn't a coin show or anything. It was just his place of employment. We chatted for a bit and left. So great guys. Had a lot of fun with them. Enjoyed the awesome gifts that we received as well. All right. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. And always remember, let's keep talking bullion.